Sup world? Okay. Hey guys, my name is Jason. I'm here now with Nicole, and welcome to the Black Rose podcast. We are back here today just to discuss fitness, health, just the ins and outs of the gym, and where we are at the moment, and also, of course, what got us into the gym. Do you want to kick off, Nicole? So I know myself, I started fitness back in college. I was doing work experience for a gym up in Swords. It was literally actually just lifeguarding. It wasn't even actually gym work. I had my gym instructor and personal trainer at the time, but they were looking for a lifeguard at the time. So they actually sent me on a course to become a lifeguard, and then I just guided the pools for the 3 months. Obviously during that time my interest was the gym, so I did learn a lot from the personal trainers. But and then only after that experience they actually gave me an actual working job because I had my qualifications and I was still studying in college. That's how I actually found my passion in fitness. That would be my very first memory entering the fitness industry, really. Do you tell me what led you to the gym? Like, did you do any sports, any gymnastics, or did you just choose the gym because of
So I didn't do any sports or anything like that growing up. I always liked the idea of going into the gym, but I was always scared to start. Like, I'm scared to start everything. Terrible. But one of my friends started going and she got me to come with her one of the days. And then since then, I just started going all the time. Like, I just really enjoyed it. And I just like being surrounded by all the people there. I like the atmosphere and just the gym in general. Like, I really enjoyed training. It was kind of like an escape from like reality. So then I was doing my training. I got really into it. I got myself a coach when I started training when I was like 16, 17. I got myself a coach when I was about 19. It was just before COVID started. I had plans to like compete in bodybuilding, so I started doing the prep. I did it for about maybe 2-3 months, and then my head wasn't in it. I just really struggled with like the food part, and I just couldn't do it at the time. So then I kind of gave up. And then I told myself I would do it again in the future when I'm a bit older. But, I gave up and then COVID happened anyway. So it was like a bit of a break. I still tried to do like training at home and stuff. But then after that, I decided I wanted to do like a course, like a PT course. So I did it with Image Fitness. Got my qualification, got my job here at the gym as well while I was doing that. And then decided I kind of want to go into the route of bodybuilding again. So I got myself a coach and we decided to start off with like a photo shoot prep. So I did my photo shoot then in June of this year. So I really enjoyed the whole process. And then after I finished, I wanted to keep going. So I wanted to do like another photo shoot like a few weeks after, but then I decided I didn't actually want to do it. But I knew I wanted to like keep going. So we decided that I would compete next year.
Nice.
So the plan is to compete in September, October 2024. Yeah. So currently I'm doing like a little gaining phase. I'm just finishing up. So I have about 2 weeks left, and then in January I'm gonna do like a prep. So like a quick 5-6 week cut, just to get a big chunk of like the fat off. Then the food's gonna go back up for about 2 months, I'd say, and then we're gonna start my actual prep in April of next year, and then shows September, October. So I'm really excited.
Very good. So, competing in then September. That's bodybuilding. Do you know what category?
So I'm definitely gonna go into figure. It's just with the way my body shape is. Like, I've always had a bit more of like bigger shoulders, bigger upper back.
Yeah.
upper body. I can't speak. So a little bit of bigger like upper body. And even the poses, like I've tried doing the bikini poses, and they didn't feel natural, and they just kind of felt like it didn't feel like me. Whereas when I do the figure poses, it actually feels comfortable, and it comes natural.
Nice.
So I really like that. Yeah.
Deadly. That's really good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
What about? I can't speak again. What about you? What are the plans for next year or the year after? You competed this year. Tell us a bit more about how you got on with that.
Yeah, no, I competed. So I actually competed 3 times this year. For the first time as well. Back in March, I had a coach. Second time, I just wanted to do a natural show, just to see what sort of standard there was compared to the non-naturals. And then the third one was because from the first one, I got invited to the British Championship, which is quite a big achievement because it was against like top athletes in Europe. Did pretty well with that. I was happy out with that. I didn't want to push any further because I knew I only had so much muscle, and I've been dieting since January. So I knew the non-natural guys did have that extra on me. But happy with the experience, happy with the journey and the knowledge I've learned. Definitely will put that to use with my own training, as well as preps for my future personal training clients, you know. The plan for me going forward will definitely be just to take a break, let the body recover, eat a lot more food. So I'm gonna go into a gaining phase for a good solid 12 to 18 months, and then after that we'll see about competing again. So yeah, so that's the plan. So other than training, I'll definitely be focusing a lot more on work as well as the personal training business. And we getting my own merch as well as merch for the for clients. Yeah, little exclusive one. Keep to that one. And yeah, we shall see what the future holds.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, no, should be good. Should be good. I know it can be quite a long time from now, but one thing to also not forget is that life before, during, and after does continue in between preps. So I know competing is a massive thing, but after competing, life still goes on.
100%.
So don't let it consume you, is what I'm saying, you know? Because like social media and everything is great, you'll be shredded, but after that,
It's not.
you gotta kind of, yes, yeah, it does play with your mind a lot. Sometimes you might feel like because you're not prepping anymore, it's like, what are you actually doing, you know? But the important thing is just to keep going. On that topic, do you think, so you've smashed the photo shoot so far and you're going into a bodybuilding prep. Do you think you'll do any other goals after bodybuilding, or you're gonna see how that is first?
I think I'm gonna see how it is first. See how I get on. I probably will want to compete again then after. Obviously not like straight away, but maybe like a year or two after as well. See how we get on. So like before my photo shoot, I went through like an 8-month gaining phase. I put on about 10 kilos, I think. So I got to like the most heaviest weight I've ever been. And like I just felt really, really uncomfortable towards the end, to the point where I couldn't eat my food.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so
Is it a lot of food, or?
I was on about 3,000 calories, which I know it's not that much, but like I'm only 5'2". Like I'm kind of small.
Yeah.
So
That
for
was
me,
every
like
day, or?
that would have been every day except for like my training days, which would have been about maybe like 100, 200 calories less. So then did my photo shoot prep. Food got down like a little bit low. I think the lowest it got to was like 1,300 for like the last week. So it was low, but it was still like manageable. Like it wasn't the worst. So then after my photo shoot, I went into another gaining phase. So it's been about 6 months. It's actually been 6 months, like 2 days ago, since I did my photo shoot, and I put back on 9 kilos again.
Yeah.
So then I have this week, and then Christmas is this week. Christmas is next week. I have like the week of Christmas, the week after, and then start of January is where I'm going to do another like mini cut,
Nice.
just to clean up a little bit,
Okay.
bring the food back up,
Christmas
and then
shenanigans.
yeah, and then start proper prep from April. So it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be long, but it's exciting. You know yourself, having a routine and everything.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
That don't compete and don't do photo shoots, but they do want to stay healthy. Should be doing over Christmas, because we do know it is the month with the most social events. Maybe Brass summer, but yeah.
So like if you think about it, Christmas is only maybe about like 1 or 2 weeks out of the whole year. So it's okay to like treat yourself to like all the nice foods. Like it's not going to make massive changes, but make sure you are still drinking your water, going out, getting some fresh air, getting some steps in. Just keep moving. But yeah, like enjoy yourself. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Like there's 52 weeks in a year. Those 2 weeks aren't going to be that massive, like they're not going to have that massive impact. Right. So don't stress about it too much. Don't overthink it. Like enjoy your Christmas dinner. Obviously, like if you're competing or like you're prepping like for something, like you might have to watch yourself, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, no, 100%. I definitely agree with that. Like definitely on that topic, 52 weeks in the year and 2 weeks off is not really going to make a difference. You can still definitely train. You can still,
100%.
like, when you think about it, you're still going to be eating meals regardless. So there's no right reason
Make
why
sure
you
to get your protein in.
Exactly what I was about to say. No reason why you can't get your protein in, get a bit of sun exposure from getting your steps
100%,
and daylight walking. I know it can be cold, but I'm sure everybody owns a jacket at this stage. Yeah, especially here in this country. Yeah, for sure. There will be lots of calories in our drinks and foods and all that jazz, but 2 weeks isn't going to make a massive difference. January's coming, so we will be getting back on to routine.
I feel like a lot of people do stress about when it comes to Christmas and like eating foods, but I think it's not going to be that much of a difference. So you're all good. Enjoy yourself. Don't go too crazy now. So on the topic of all the food and everything, what do you think are some of your tips for digesting the food after like eating? Any exercises, anything specific that I would recommend?
Okay, so I know this can be tough, but try not to overeat as much as you can.
Stop when you feel full.
Stop when you feel full, not when the plate's empty. The biggest one I've actually noticed, both by science, by what I've learned, as well as actually practiced, is going for walks after meals. It's the best way to get your steps in, best way to get some sunlight. It just gives you a reason to get up and moving, and that helps digestion 100%.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Like, I think going out, getting your steps and getting some fresh air after you eat is a really, really good thing. If I find it helps me as well. You could like add in a little bit of cardio to like keep on top as well. Like even a few minutes, hop on a bike, hop on a treadmill, go on a run. Well, like the likes of walking, like walk to the shop instead of driving. Just those small little things. So, with the likes of your food, definitely try to hit your protein goal. So, try to get between 20 to 25 grams of protein with each meal that you have. Make sure to have plenty of fruits and veggies, plenty of water. So,
It's actually pretty healthy.
yeah.
Not the fry. But I mean, like,
Well, you can make it healthy. So, like, with the likes of the breakfast, if you're having a fry for breakfast, you can aim for, like, the healthier options. So you can get, like, the lean bacon medallions instead of your actual rashers.
Turkey
You can get turkey or chicken sausages. I'm pretty sure there's, like, skinny sausages as well. They're like pork, but they're skinny. Like, you have your eggs. Your eggs are good for you, like,
protein, yeah.
standard protein. Go for, like, maybe whole grain toast instead of white bread if you don't like white bread, but there's nothing wrong with white bread.
Yeah. Orange juice helps digestion.
Orange
as
juice,
well.
yeah.
I know definitely for the Christmas dinner, usual tradition is like turkey, ham,
Yeah.
chicken, of course, beef. That's all perfect protein sources.
Yeah.
So like, yes, it might be drizzled in like some sort of like loads of sauces. and
Sauces,
stuff,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still same protein that you have all year round. So
Yeah.
there's no problem in actually just having a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the other stuff is like parsnips, Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
that's vegetables. That's
Have your
fine.
veggies with it.
Have your veggies. And then have your potatoes, because why not? You know, it's Christmas.
Exactly. And potatoes are not bad for you at all.
Not at all.
Very good source of carbohydrates.
You should not be guilty
No.
this Christmas.
No.
Regardless of the health.
No.
goals, You know?
Show us some dance moves, Jay.
No dance moves. No sober dance moves.
So I think that pretty much concludes today's episode on the podcast. We covered some of the basics. You got to know us a little bit more. And we hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you at the next one.